Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This wasn't part of the program. I was asked by the Sheikh to speak to you guys. And there's not much to say. I just want to thank you for inviting me to be part of this event that took place tonight, organized by the International Council for Relief and Development. I'm not actually used to stand at the member and speak, except when I ask people to go out and vote. And that's not going to happen tonight. So again, I want to thank you all for having me tonight. And I can see that so many people weren't here during the event that took place earlier tonight. It was a successful event, mashallah. The turnout was really good. And it was in support of the orphans in Yemen. And I'm here again to ask for your support as well, for those who came late. The International Council for Relief and Development was established to introduce some humanitarian aid for the Yemeni people during the war. Like I said in my speech earlier, its name used to be the International Council for Rights and Freedoms during peaceful times. But rights and freedoms were stolen from the Yemeni people after the military coup that took place and the civil war that started in 2015. So the purpose and the mission of this organization changed to fight for the right of survival. Because during war, the dominant thing happens, it becomes the right, the survival of the fittest, the survival of the strongest. But the purpose of this organization is now fighting for the survival of the weakest, the vulnerable population, the orphans and the kids and elderly and women. So that's why I actually accepted to come from Michigan and be part of this organization and be part of this event, although I don't travel outside of the state, despite of the many invites I get. But for the good cause of this event, I accepted to come. And I came from a city that's majority Muslims. About 60% of the population of Hamtramck are Muslims, mainly from Yemen, about 30%, about 20% from Bangladesh, 10% from other Muslim countries like Bosnia and some Middle Eastern countries. The whole government of this city now is Muslim. I was the first Muslim mayor of the city after 100 years of being controlled by the Polish people. It was a major change. It caught the attention of the media, national and international media. We serve people equally in the city of Hamtramck. We are in the spotlight because they call it Muslim government. Although we represent everyone, we serve everyone equally, but the media, call it the Muslim government. So I came to this city. The reason I stepped up and I ran for this position is because I saw that there was a change needed in the city of Hamtramck. I thought that we were misrepresented. So it took a lot to step up and run for an election, especially for someone like me with a medical background. We were taught in the medical field to practice the strict confidentiality when dealing with patients. In politics, it's the opposite. There's zero privacy. So you are in the spotlight of the media, especially for you being a Muslim. They are waiting for a small mistake to talk about it and make it a national news. So alhamdulillah, we took the office and the city was in deficit for the past 20 years. Financial collapse. It failed under emergency management twice in the past 10 years, in the past decades, which means it was getting worse and worse. This is the first year that we fixed the budget and we have surplus in our budget. So this was unexpected. When I took the office, so many people resigned just to cause a shock for us because our community wasn't prepared to fill those important positions in the city. They took the institutional knowledge with them and left. So we struggled, we hired some firms to fill out those positions, and alhamdulillah, in 1 year, we filled the gap of $3 million deficit, and we have about $3 million surplus, and that was shocking to the former power structure, that they keep, trying hard to make us fail. So alhamdulillah, we are moving forward, and the future of the city, inshallah, it's, the golden age, inshallah, is coming for our city. So inshallah, we feel the responsibility because if we fail, it's not a failure for one person, it is a failure for a whole community called the Muslim community. Because this is the only city controlled by the Muslims, not just in the United States, but in the Western Hemisphere. So it tells you how important to step up and to get involved. Community engagement is very, very important. And in this country, your vote is the most powerful weapon that you have. If you want to make a change, a positive change, you have to step up and be part of the political process or community engagement. Whether you volunteer or step up to become one of the leaders of the community or donate to those organizations that try to make change around the world, not just here. So, inshallah, I don't want to take too much time. We need to get back to the prayers. So thank you for having me today. Inshallah, this is my second visit to Memphis. First one was when I came. I escaped from Michigan to study for my board exam here, just to run away from distraction back there. Alhamdulillah, I studied here. I passed my board exam here. So I had a good memories for Memphis. It was a good luck for me. This is my second visit, and inshallah, many more visits to come. Thank you so much.